Yesterday, I made a video of how to mm, do Android Studio on Windows 10 or 11. But I have seen that if you what if you want to do nested virtualization just like an experiment and you want to run Android in it. Well, I'm gonna show you how to run Windows 11 in VirtualBox. All links are in description below. Okay, so I'll give you the download link for Windows 11 ISO and VirtualBox. I have already downloaded them. So open VirtualBox after you are done downloading. So I just opened VirtualBox. So you can see that I have already created few virtual machines. So open tools and then you will be on the tools menu since I have virtual machines and that's why I'm on the virtual machine menu. But once you are on tools, guys, please note that it might be different for from what you are doing. Okay guys, because this is VirtualBox 7.0. Let me just show you about VirtualBox. So I am using VirtualBox 7.1. Okay guys, so if you want to see if I'm using it or not, then you then the latest version I have downloaded from VirtualBox new the site. So if we search virtual box, so we have VirtualBox coming up and Oracle VM VirtualBox. I have downloaded the latest VirtualBox 1.0. So note that you might be using a newer version. So guys, just note that. So at the point of recording, I am using 7.0. So once you have downloaded VirtualBox, click on the. You should be on Tools. So in Tools, click New, and then choose a name. I'm be just naming it Windows 11 and Windows 11 64-bit. Now the ISO image, you have to download an ISO image. Okay guys, so I have already downloaded the ISO image. Let me just open it. Windows 11. So once you have done that, I want to, if you want, you can do an installation, but it requires things like the host name and things like that. So I'm gonna just skip it. So you also, if you must skip this because I actually recommend you to skip. So here you have to choose your amount of RAM. Okay guys, so to choose your amount of RAM, I am choosing 8 GB because mine is 32 GB. If I can just show you in my settings. So and my about, here you can see I'm using at 32 GB RAM. Okay guys, so so that's why. So if you have like 8 GB RAM, you cannot give it 8 GB RAM because it is gonna use a lot of your storage and VirtualBox is just gonna crash. Okay, so note that if you have 8 gigs, then do not put 4096 MB as well because that's half of your RAM. Don't ever put half of your RAM because even I have 32 GB, even I should not put 16 GB of RAM in my virtual machine. So guys, if you have 8 GB RAM, you have to give it like 2 GB RAM. Okay guys. So once I give it 8 gigs and 2 cores. Next 80 GB, I want 100 GB. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna give it 100 GB. You can give how much ever you want. Just just pre-allocated full size is for faster performance. It'll not that it'll be slower on some computers. So create a virtual hard disk now. 100 gigs. Next, finish. So once you have done that, actually click on start because we are done setting up everything. So it will power VM up and wait till it loads. Press any key to boot from CD or DVD. But I just did that. Now if you get that, then you have to press it. So once you're done with that, it's stuck for me. I don't know why. It's just stuck. So I can't just like close this window. Maybe yes. So let us just power off the VM and you power it on. Close this. Now press any key to boot from CD or DVD. That's what I just did. I'll be back when this is loaded. So guys, I'm back when this is loaded. So you have to choose any language and time and currency format, keyboard input layout. Click next and install now. Now setup is starting. It's just taking some time. I don't know why. Okay, now it is giving activate Windows. I don't have a product key. Choose Windows 11. Let us go with Windows 11 Pro. If we choose Windows 11 Home, will be limited, right? So let's go to Windows 11 Pro. Applicable notes and license terms, customized. Guys, actually, I had to use the lab config. I don't know why. Is this actually supported? Because let's F10 task mgr, which opens my task manager, applications processes, so processes from all users. Okay, so guys, options, basically performance, usage history. Okay guys, it's actually supported for Windows 11. If you don't have that specs, I'm just gonna quit setup. So if you will get that error message because you gave your VirtualBox less specs, press Shift F10. Okay, so now type regedit and then expand H key local machine system setup and now stay on setup key and then right click new key. So we have to name our key lab config. So we have to name it the exact same characters I have typed or else it is not gonna work. So once you are on your lab config key, create new devote 32-bit value and now here type bypass secure boot check as value name. So since you can't see it, I'm just gonna expand this. So bypass secure boot check. So double click on that and edit default value 1. So again another default 32-bit value, bypass tpm check. Okay, and note guys, if you have like a 2 GB RAM on your computer and you're running Windows 10 or older, you might have and you might just